Welcome to Dragonfly Trading. My name is Carrie. I'm a full-time trader, mentor in the crypto and Forex markets. Today's video is going to be an update on Bitcoin and ETH. Not financial advice, just my bias. If you're wondering where I've been on vacation, spending time with family. Was very busy and only had time to take care of the Discord. But I'm back and let's get started. So we are on Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. As you can see, we have some divergence that is building up here. We have this downward motion in price and this upward motion in RSI. We would want to keep this no matter what. If price was to roll over here deeper, we would still want to keep this divergence. It's very important. This would lead to a potential rally or even turn the market in a change of trend. We have been looking at this count for a very long time. In my last video, I talked about the potential for a move to the upside, as you see here in white, which would be the bull scenario, or a move to the downside, as you see in red, which would be the bear scenario. So far, price is still hanging in limbo. If price takes out the 1.618 at $14,000, it will lead to this downward option in putting in this lower Z wave. If price can hold in the expanded B pocket and not take out the 1.618 sitting at 14,000, it still has the chance to hold this move as a three-wave move and give this white leg a partner leg to the upside. Let's talk about the white leg option first. If it can hold and turn this into a B wave, it can potentially take price all the way up to 40K. This will still be a three-wave move and will lead into an X or a B wave, and then the white WXY will get a partner leg. This would extend the bear market out approximately a year. If price takes out the 1.618 and comes deeper into approximately the $12,000 area, it could potentially put in a Z wave. Now let's talk about how deep this could come. Okay, so how deep can this Z leg come? If we were to put in an equal leg as the W, the 1-to-1 is sitting at 12,100, 1.236 at 10,100, and the 1.382 at 9,100. If the Z leg put in an equal leg as the Y leg, the 1-to-1 is at 9203, the 1.236 at 7208. There is one other option of the 618 that is sitting at 13,500. We do have a gap sitting down here at 9,600. Could this be filled? Absolutely. I think that with everyone thinking that 12,000 is the mark, that it will bounce, but ultimately probably come deeper. It can totally stop, though, at 12,000 and hold. It doesn't absolutely have to come this deep. This is just how deep it can come. In my last video, and several videos before that, we have been looking for this pop to the upside for a very long time. This is the expanded B pocket that it would need to hold, meaning that coming into $14,051 with candle closes will invalidate this putting in a B wave. If it can hold, it can pop to the upside and potentially bring price to 30,000. If it can break this resistance, it can even go to 40,000, but it has got to hold the expanded B pocket. Take a look at the more bearish option. The more bearish option is that price is going to come deeper into this Z leg. There is two ways that it can make this happen. The first is that this is a 5-wave move and we are in a 4th wave, and that it's going to roll over for a 5th wave. The second option is this is not a 4th wave at all, and that it's coming down correctively, and that price plans to give the white candle a partner leg to the upside, coming back up into this resistance, and then coming back to the downside. Coming up over 21,478 will lead to the bullish option that we are potentially putting in that C leg. Let's take a look at where price is right now and what the options are. The first option is that price is going to be able to keep going and create an A, B, C leg back up into resistance. This would still be a 3-wave move that would lead to the downside. Or this is coming down in 5 waves, and this is just a 4th wave that will not be able to get through resistance, or will even fail down here as a 4th wave and roll over for a 5th. Coming up over this resistance, probability shifts to the bulls that it will be able to come back up into resistance. Because this bounce right here is a 3-wave move, price can only be corrective as it goes to the upside, but it can make it back up to resistance if it can turn this into the start of something. Just like we talked about the expanded B pocket on the higher time frame, price can use the expanded B pocket here also. If this rally fails and rolls over to the downside, if it can hold the expanded B pocket, it can kick to the upside and give this wave a partner leg. It will hit resistance and then it will roll over. Coming through, $14,098 will invalidate this wave being able to make an expanded B. What expanded B does is it sweeps the lows for liquidity, and then it pops to the upside, creating a flat. Okay, let's take a look at ETH. Something that I want to point out is a very interesting fractal. Back at the end of the bear market in 2020, I want you to take a look at this fractal pattern. This move to the upside was questionable of whether it was a 5-wave move because it hit the 1.618. Didn't really get a 5th wave up to the 2.236. We had this 3-wave move to the downside, 3-wave move to the upside, and then a partner leg for the first drop. This was the end of the bear market, and we went back on a bull run. Let's take a look at the fractal that ETH is in right now. This is questionable about whether it's a 5-wave move or a 3-wave move. It hit the 1.618 just like it did over here. We had this drop to the downside in a 3-wave move. We have a drop to the downside in a 3-wave move. We had this little pop to the upside, and then a further drop. This is all a 3-wave move. I broke it down. Then we had this 3-wave move rally right here, 3-wave move rally. Then we gave this entire 3-wave move structure a partner leg. Entire 3-wave move structure, a partner leg. This partner leg may not be quite done. If we can keep from breaking this low, it is a very high probability. Could this be bottom or a temporary bottom? But these two fractals are exactly the same so far. This is promising for ETH. All right, so if that fractal can play out as a wave 1, hold this bottom for a wave 2, it could kick off for a 3, 4, 5. That is our greatest hope. is that it will go back on a bull run. If it doesn't create the 5-wave move, it has the potential of creating an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave for a bear market rally that will lead into an X or a B. Unfortunately, at that point, it will give the white WXY a partner leg to the downside. Coming underneath, 879.80 will invalidate this wave 1 and will invalidate it being able to start a 5-wave move. We do have the option also, the more bearish option, that it's coming down for a Z leg, just like Bitcoin. It would continue down in a 3-wave move faction and end this Z wave off. At that point, the market will have a choice. It will either bear market rally or go back on a bull run. Let's take a look at the lower time frame. This is the wave that is questionable about whether it's a 5-wave move or a 3-wave move. If it is a 5-wave move, ETH has the chance to not break the low at 879, hold this for a 2 or a B wave, and give that leg a partner for a C wave, or go back on a bull run. If it comes through 879, the only option it will have to be bullish is to hold a B and sweep these lows for an expanded B and then pop up for a C. But this will be a bear market rally that will roll over if it breaks this low. This is the same area that we're looking for this leg to get a partner. It will either not be able to get through resistance, create a 4th wave, and then roll over for a 5th. An alternative option is that it does give this leg a partner leg that can come back up into this resistance and then come to the downside. This is just extending this leg out, and it changes the count to WXY. That is the only thing that changes. This becomes a Y leg that either is going to take this low, creating a B, or it doesn't take the low and holds for a wave 2 or B. I know that this is a little complicated, but it all depends on what this does right here, the same as Bitcoin. Does this go farther to the upside as a 3-wave move? Or does it get stuck at resistance and roll over? Does it break the bottom, creating a B wave, and then pops up for a C? Or does it just completely roll over and create that deeper Z wave? Either way, this leg right here is a corrective leg, which is telling us that even if this pops to the upside, there is more downside to come. What we need to pay attention to is if it can hold this support. A really bullish option would be if it can hold support and not break it. Then it has the potential of turning this wave into a 1 or an A wave. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was understandable. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.